Hi there. It's been a blustery week of weather with quite a few showers, but those showers tend to ease overnight. And as we start the weekend, plenty of fine weather out there. Having said that, a few showers will continue through the hours of darkness, especially for northern Scotland, where, with a northerly wind, those showers will be falling as snow over the mountains. Northern Ireland also seeing a few showers continuing, as well as northwest England into parts of the Midlands, West Wales and the southwest of England. But the winds ease, and for many the skies do clear overnight. That leads to temperatures falling away. Widely a chilly night, with many places seeing a frost as we start off the day on Saturday. In fact, in towns and cities, 1 to 3 Celsius, in rural spots below freezing. And there'll be a few fog patches about first thing because those winds will be light. In fact, we're in what's known as a col. That's where neither low pressure nor high pressure really is in charge. You can see the UK sitting there with barely an isobar on the chart as we begin our Armistice Day, with low pressure moving away to the east and another low approaching from the west, and some weather fronts to deal with from the southwest towards the end of the day. But initially there will be 1 or 2 showers moving through the Midlands, East Anglia, North Wales. They tend to ease away, and then really the only place where we're going to see a couple of showers continue into the afternoon is the north of Scotland, perhaps some North Sea coast seeing the odd shower. But otherwise, for the vast majority, it's a blue skies afternoon with plenty of fine weather out there, and with light winds. After that chilly start, it's a perfectly fine, crisp autumn day. Not the kind of day we've seen a lot of this autumn so far. Having said that, there's another area of rain starting to move in by this stage, affecting the Scilly Isles. And by the end of the afternoon, the far southwest of Cornwall, the wind's picking up as well. Quite a gusty breeze attached to that area of rain. The rain moves across the rest of Cornwall through the evening, pushing into Devon, South Wales through the early hours of Sunday. Elsewhere across the UK, we keep the light winds, we keep the clear skies, and so an even more widespread frost and even colder air as we begin Remembrance Sunday. In fact, parts of Scotland could get down to -5 to -8 Celsius, sheltered glens, and there'll be a few fog patches around as well. More widespread fog across parts of northern and eastern England, particularly through Yorkshire into Lincolnshire. And actually this will be slow to clear through Sunday, so a gloomy start for many, and that cold start with the widespread frost in the north and the east. But temperatures will be recovering through the night towards the southwest as the cloud, rain and wind pick up. And then this divide on Sunday across the country. We've got cold but bright weather once any early fog has cleared in the east, but further west, gloomy skies, a lot of cloud cover. Initially damp conditions, but increasingly the rain turning heavier and more persistent. Showery outbreaks of rain generally affecting Northern Ireland, Western England and Wales, and this sheet of cloud covering the rest of England, coming in over the top of the fog in the east of England and Northern England, and reaching southern and central Scotland by the afternoon. We keep the bright skies though for northern Scotland, 1 or 2 showers for Shetland. But that temperature contrast that we'll see as we begin the day continues into the afternoon. It's going to be quite cold, I think, where the fog persists through parts of Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, 6 to 8 Celsius, but in 1 or 2 spots actually lower than that if we see some stubborn fog. But for northern Scotland, cold and bright. Now for the rest of the UK, as the wind and rain arrive, temperatures will be rising 13 to 14 Celsius towards the southwest, although not feeling very pleasant, obviously, as that wind and rain move in. Into next week, more unsettled weather on the way. So for many of us, a fine start to the weekend, a brief gap between weather systems.